Chapter 3, verses 31 to 40. ये मे मतमिदं नित्यम् अनुतिष्ठन्ति मानवाः श्रद्धावन्तो न सूयन्तः मुच्यन्ते तेऽपि कर्मभिः एते तदभ्यसूयन्तः नानुतिष्ठन्ति मे मतम् सर्वज्ञानविमूढांस्तान् विद्धि नष्टान् चेतसः सदृशं चेतसेत् स्वस्याः प्रकृते ज्ञानवानपि प्रकृतिं यान्ति भूतानि निग्रहः किं करिष्यति इन्द्रियस्येन्द्रियस्यार्थे रागद्वेषौ व्यवस्थितौ तयोर्न वशमागच्छेत् तौ ह्यस्य परिपन्थिनौ श्रेयान् स्वधर्मो विगुणः परधर्मात् स्वनुष्ठितात् स्वधर्मे निधनं श्रेयः परधर्मो भयावहः। अर्जुन उवाच अथ केन प्रयुक्तोऽयम् पापं चरति पूरुषः अनिच्छन्नपि वाष्णेय बलादिव नियोजितः। श्रीभगवानुवाच काम एषः क्रोध एषः रजोगुणसमुद्भवः महाशनो महापाप्मा विद्येनमिह वैरिणम् धूमेनाव्रियते भस्मिः यथा दर्शो मलेन च यथोल्बेनावृतो गर्भः तथा तेनेदमावृतम् आवृतं ज्ञानमेतेन ज्ञानिनो नित्यवैरिणा कामरूपेण कौन्तेय दुष्पूरेणानलेन च इन्द्रियाणि मनोबुद्धिः अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते एतैर्हि मोहयत्येषः ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्।
Whenever we discuss this Swadharma, there is always this there is always a query on how does one know what Swadharma is? How does one find out what is one's own Swadharma? So, the same question has been asked by three. Similar same question. How does one find Swadharma? And how does one know one's vasanas? Same question. How does one identify one's Swadharma and Swadharmic activities at their current level? All are same and it's the same question. First thing about Swadharma. Swadharma is that which is found by the other through observation. Swadharma is never found by one's own self. There is a fundamental flaw. You cannot find the other by observation finds what your Swadharma is. Therefore, what they did in the past, as soon as the personality begins to manifest, they are sent to the Guru for observation. When they live in the Gurukula for 8 years, 10 years, the Guru simply, they are living with the Guru. By and by they develop a kind of intimacy, an association, and through observation it is possible to find out. Why? Because very few has a single nature. Most are a complex nature. Complex nature means a combination of few natures. If a person has just one nature, it will flow by itself. Since it is a combination of various multiple natures, it becomes that much more difficult. Number 3. After a particular age, where the influences of the world is more, where the influences of the environment, the world is more, the Swadharma and the immediate benefits get so mixed up. At that point of time, it is almost impossible to say this is how you can find your Swadharma. Again I repeat, it is difficult because a human being has multiple natures. If it is just one nature, there won't be a problem. The difficulty is we have a few natures, a little bit of everything in it. Little bit of everything in it is because of the mediocre. The mediocre nature is that where there will be a combination of everything in it. Even to be a terrorist, you have to have a single nature. Then only you can be a full-fledged terrorist and not feel guilty about being a terrorist. That's why I'm just giving this as an example. Don't take it out of context. And I'm not talking about the terrorists who go and blow themselves up. They are brainwashed. I'm talking about who can do it for decades. Who can sit and train people month after month, year after year, recruit people and send them to do it. It is one single nature. If that person had a combination of some a combined nature, after a while he will start getting, he will get distracted. So what the Guru does is, amongst the nature, he will persuade you to give up the lower nature for the higher nature. He will say, okay, there is supposing if there is something artistic and something business, he will say take up the artistic, leave the business. Not doing anything at all in business, and he will say do business, because at least you are doing something. But if there is a nature of business and artistic, he will say take up the artist, because there is a subtlety in it. Supposing if there is a nature between the art and the philosophy, he will say take up the philosophy, because it's the subtlest. There is nothing higher than that. it is easy to identify Swadharma. Now I am directly answering the question. It is easy to identify the Swadharma when the worldly influences are not there. The moment the worldly influences have entered in, it becomes chivda after that. Anything you can put in that. More you put in that, more tastier it gets. They say no. Koot madri pannada, they say no. Correct, huh? Because you can put all contrasting vegetables you can put in that, and it will look very, and it will look very tasty also. Correct, huh? Kanjili abdi panna what to do? Everything, what all, now because of the influence, it gets so mixed up. And then to segregate and say Swadharma and convince that it is your Swadharma and you have to follow that becomes an uphill task. But everybody shows a distinct manifestation. If you look at most of the human beings' life, there will be a period of confusion from the age of, let us say, 13 to 16, 17. That's the time they really don't know whom to. Sometimes the father will look very wise, sometimes the school teacher will look very, very wise, sometimes you look like, okay, maybe they really can. So by that time you reach the age of 17, 18, I'm talking the current scenario. By the time they reach the age of 17, 18, the influences have become so strong that Swadharma stops. Swadharma stops expressing. Swadharma stops bothering. It will still express. It will continue to express, frustrating that human being right till the end. It will continue to express, frustrating that person. But nevertheless, because of the immediate environmental influence, a conditioning kinds of sets in, and they decide, yes, now I know this is what I want to do, and they start doing something. One way to know the Swadharma, which is the orthodox traditional way, the Shastric way, is the Guru. By observation, the Guru says, for he is an higher intellect. Only a higher intellect will be able to say what one Swadharma is. Number one. Number two, if you have to do it by yourself, if you have to find out by yourself, it's not that you can't find out, you can find out, but it requires a sustained period of segregation from the environment, a period of isolation from the environment. And if you see, very few have the courage to do that. I won't say time or inclination, very few has the courage to do that, where a segregation from the environment and be stuck in a place. We are also stuck in a place, but even though we are stuck in one place, the influence of the external is a lot. So if you have to do it by yourself, you need to isolate yourself. You need to segregate yourself. Right now, this is not advised because you segregate yourself when the vasanas have become very strong already. The paradharmic vasanas have become very strong already. Even when you segregate, the thoughts will still go back. The thoughts will continue to go to that field of activity only. So that's why we say don't try the segregation and all that. Whatever it is, you have gotten into a field of activity. Don't worry about that much about the Swadharma and Paradharma and all. Just continue to do whatever you are. It's a passive reconciliation. It is a compromise. But there is no other. There is no other way. Having said all this, I will tell some ways is suggested. But first of all, very few does it. Even if you do that, your memory will come and interfere and it will not allow you to find out. Why? Because if to find Swadharma, you have to do it before your memory is strong. If the memory is not strong, the past vasanas keeps manifesting. Now when the memory has become strong in this janma or in these few years, that part of it will not manifest. Even if it manifests, we will not be sharp enough to catch it. But only one thing that human being experiences is, sometimes you feel what you are doing is not what you wanted to do. More than that, it doesn't express. But quickly you can cover it up, thinking maybe you are just becoming lazy, maybe you are just being stressed, maybe you are just doing, maybe it is because of all this. You can quickly cover it up and go back to it with a greater intensity and strengthen your Paradharma. That is possible. Or in fact, most of the human beings do that only. Also because of the other commitments that they get into. The other commitments doesn't allow segregation. Doesn't give you the luxury to go and sit all by yourself. It doesn't give you that liberty. You can go, but even when you go there, you will be planning about how to come back, and even when you go there, you can't be there because you will be planning how to, with all that renewed energy, how to use that energy for this. You follow? That's why this finding Swadharma at this time is it's an uphill task. I'm not saying it is not difficult. It is an uphill task. Much easier is allow the higher intellect to do that. For traditionally, that's how it is done. At the Vedic times, it was the father who did that. After a while, the father started becoming dull. Then gurus came into the picture. It wasn't started with the gurus. It started with the father. The remnants of that practice is what we do even today. The remnants of that practice is where it is the father-son. It is done only in one ritual. The father teaches the son Gayatri mantra. He is the one who initiates, not the guru. The guru might be sitting there, but who actually initiates? Reminiscent of that traditional practice. After a while, when fathers become very dull, for dullest I can't go. When they become dull, a guru replaced the father, and Gurukula came into existence. When it was the father-son thing, it was very easy. That is how they brought about this Varnashrama and the traditional jobs. Father carpenter, son will be a carpenter by 80-85% it will work. How they found that out is, unless you have a natural inclination, why will you be born there? That's the logic. Are you able to follow? You are born there because you have that natural inclination. Because the knowledge says, you decide your parents. Parents don't decide you. On what basis you decide your parents? Based on the vasanas, the karma. So when you are there 80-85%, it will work. The 10-15% exempts, rare categories are always there. You will find a rare Parashurama, a Brahmana being a Kshatriya. You will find a rare Dronacharya, Brahmana being a Brahmana performing the role of the Kshatriya. A very rare Janaka, you will find a Kshatriya doing the role of, even though he was ruling as a king, he was performing the role of a master more than. Now these are all very rare exceptions. That is why they said, stick to that varnashrama, because you are there because you had a natural inclination. Okay, what happens if you belong to that 15%? There are enough loopholes in the system to help you to take to that also. What is the loophole in the system? In the third year and the fourth year in the Gurukula. See, first of all, we really don't know how Gurukula used to function. 6 months of philosophy and 6 months of worldly knowledge. That's how it was divided. The Gurukula system of education, we think Gurukula means throughout the year they sit into only philosophy. No. We have not studied how that system is. A very wonderful system, because 6 months of philosophy, 6 months of worldly. The Uttarayana and Dakshinayana. They divide it like that. Even today they have this ritual, no? Every year they change the thread, no? Avni autumn they say, no? What is that? That's the time they start they take a break from the worldly education and come back to the Vedic education. So 6 months of philosophy, which is common for everybody, and that 6 months of worldly knowledge will give the teacher an indication of what this human being is naturally inclined to. You will find a Brahmana boy more inclined towards taking weapons. Now he knows, okay, maybe he is interested in that. Again give him a 6 months break. If it is not of your nature, you will forget it. Are you able to follow? If it is not of your nature, you will forget it. See, even in concepts, if some concepts is not of your nature, you will forget it. What you will remember is that which is of you. So 6 months gap is enough for the person to 6 months gap is enough for the person to forget it. Again bring it back. So third cycle, fourth cycle, the Guru kind of knows this is this person's Swadharma, and then what happens? The Guru starts teaching him that. Number 2, who used to teach the other things? They will not get another teacher. The Guru himself will teach. The first months of philosophical teaching is done by the Guru. The next 6 months, who teaches that? The same Guru teaches that. That's why the Guru is so extraordinary. He knows. That's why they are called Sarvajna, Sarvavit. Because they know everything. Even today, masters are the same. Even today, enlightened masters are the same. They know. They can teach any skill. He may not be possessing a degree in that. But better to go to that man for training rather than going to a person who possesses a degree on that. You follow? By and by, at the age of at the 7th year, 8th year of education is over, a basic fortification of philosophy plus a skill in your Swadharmic field is set. When he comes out, that boy comes out so wise. What is the wisdom? skill in his swadharmic field plus a very basic detachment. Again I repeat, a very basic detachment plus skill in his swadharma. So the actions are very efficient, actions are very dynamic. Proof of that is what? No country has survived 2000 years of looting. History this is. The proof of it is this. Otherwise all this may look like a weird Rajamouli movie விட இது நல்லா இருக்குது சார். Rajamouli movie only so good, no? Bahubali 1 and Bahubali 2. இது இந்த கதை அதோட நல்லா இருக்குது கேட்கறதுக்கு. The proof of it is what? They talk about GDP, world economy, no? When Britishers came into this country, East India Company, what was the GDP of British and what was the GDP of India? Find out, you will know. And when they left, what is the GDP of them and what is the GDP of this country? It's not only that. Before that, Mughals came. Before that, Mongolians came. Before that, Greeks came. அது வரைக்கும் தான் ரிட்டர்ன் ஹிஸ்டரி இருக்குது. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி we don't have that return history. They were able to regenerate wealth. A country which was able to regenerate wealth again and again and again, it means there was an inherent, what do you understand from this? There is an inherent dynamism. There is an inherent dynamism which was so built in the system. Where it got distracted is when we fell for the machine. When they brought the machine in and when we saw the machine, we fell for the machine thinking that that is more efficient. As a result of which what happened? The entire education system has turned towards everybody needs to know how to deal with the machine, no? Okay, today what is the education system today? To put it in a very gross way, to put it in a very, very unpalatable way, everybody has to learn how to deal with the machine. How to create machine, how to maintain machine, how to improve the machine. Okay, what happened to the human being who has to deal with the machine? What happens to the human being who has to deal with that machine? Adallam kavalapadaadunga. First deal with the machine, make money, make life easy. The Gurukula is exactly opposite to this concept. That is why the traditional name for Gurukula is Ashrama. I have said it before, I am saying it again. The traditional name for that is Ashrama. Ashram they say, no. There is no ashram. It is, you have to use the dirgha sound. Shrama means difficulty. The Sanskrit word Shrama, which is there in most of the Indian languages also. Shrama means difficulty. In Sanskrit language, if it is prefixed with a, it has a meaning. If it is prefixed with a, it has a different meaning. A means non. Vidya, avidya. We don't say avidya. We say avidya. Vidya means knowledge. Avidya means non-knowledge, opposite of knowledge. Similarly, shrama, difficulty. Ashrama means more difficulty. So, ashrama is a place where it is more difficult. Today, ashram is the place for Resort to ashram, we don't know the difference between ashram and the resort. ஒரு வாரம் ஃப்ரீயா இருக்கலாம்னு போன உடனே அவ்வளோ லிஸ்ட் வேலை கொடுத்தாங்கன்னா போய் இறங்குறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே you are told what all you have to do now. Getting down there only you are very frustrated because ashrama is the place where there is more difficulty, which is against the very nature of the education that is to say make life. Why they say ashrama is because in ashrama, only in ashrama, the possibility of detachment is there. You can't give comforts and then expect to have detachment. Comforts will make a person stubborn. Comforts will make the human mind more demanding. See, even in a classroom like this, we have to worry about the air condition, no? Switch off the air condition, 50 minutes everybody starts looking at the fan, and one fellow can't manage. When the lecture gets too boring, get up and switch on the fan or start sipping water. Okay, 1 hour, let it be like this. So what? Ashrama gives you this. Ashrama gives you the strength. With that strength and skill in Swadharma, when you come out, race after race can come and loot. You will not be bothered about it. You will have all the enthusiasm and energy to start all over again. You follow? Krishna being a part of that educational system, he said. So on the verse interpret பண்ணும்போது we have to talk about Swadharma and Paradharma. இந்த verse விட்டுட்டு அடுத்த verseக்கு போயாச்சுன்னா we will not even mention about this thing called Swadharma. Why? Not that we are not capable of finding it out. The system is different. Number 2, even individually the courage is lacking to segregate. When do they want to segregate? When a human being says, let me segregate at the age of 60 and 70, doesn't help. Because of what? Actions are done, likes and dislikes, and vasanas are already developed strong. And then segregation is not of much use. In fact, that segregation will be a nuisance and disturbance to that segregation will be a nuisance and disturbance to the others. That's why, as a rule, even now the rule in the academy is when Swamiji is not there, visitors are not allowed. Not that he is scared that visitors, not that all that. Or not that he wants to have that iron grip on it's not all that. When the visitors come, invariably, first question they will ask. What is the first question? See, they themselves are struggling there. They themselves are battling between the choice of desires and the higher. The visitors will come. First question they will ask is what? Ganesh. What is your future? What will you do after 3 years? He himself is confused. What is the confusion? Between, they are there, sitting there, struggling to make that choice. So these influences, இதெல்லாம் படிக்கிறதுக்கெல்லாம் நல்லா இருக்கும். I am talking from my experience. Your age is my experience. Continuously bombarded like that. Third day, What will happen? Third day, we'll think, Sari, it work out avada. After he comes back from the tour, first question. Swami, job prospects end in the course nalla. He will say, pack your bags and get out. You follow? Why? After a particular age where you are already influenced. Influenced by what? What are you influenced by? Huh? What are you influenced by? Likes and dislikes. Adu birthilende irukku. World. Adu aarambathilende irukku. What are you influenced by? Vasanas. Environment. Huh? Earning. Very close. Immediate result. Earning, immediate result, guarantee of the result even before action has started. Now, a human being is so conditioned by all this. When he is so conditioned by this, segregation becomes very futile. Segregation is very futile. That is why I always give this example. The visitors who go there, they find group discussion as the most uninteresting, useless aspect in that schedule is group discussion. Question they will not even come anywhere near the answer. After a 10th minute, you feel like you should go. I'll tell you when you should go. When there is a group of saints from Chennai, go there, go with that group. There is a group of saints from Chennai, they go. Every year they go. You go with that saints group. My God. They come and say, Sir, அவங்க பேசினே இருக்கிறாங்க சார். டக் டக்னு ஆன்சர் சொல்லிட்டு அடுத்த கொஸ்டினுக்கு போக மாட்டேன்றாங்க. I said the discipline is not to answer. The discipline is to analyze. The discipline is not to answer. Answer is that immediate result. You ask a question, give an answer and move to the next. It's deeply psychological. As you age, your craving for immediate results becomes more. As you age. Because you know time is short. When you are young, you have the luxury of, you follow? That's why as they age, they get more anxious, they get more pressurized. It's deeply psychological. So having thought about all this, having understood all this about human being, they said, before you get into life, before you get into doing any of these, develop a basic detachment. Develop a basic detachment. And we think all those who go to Gurukula comes out like a Gautam Buddha. No problem. Maybe one in a generation will still get enlightened. But a general detachment level at the society is very high. Because of what? Because of the skill in Swadharma identified by the Guru. A student cannot do it by himself or herself. It's not possible. If they do it, they will be circling around their current likes and dislikes. If you start observing your own self, it will be circling around your current likes and dislikes, which have a shelf life of 3 years this side, 3 years that side. The Upanishad says Sapta, 7 years is the lifetime. It keeps changing. 7 years is the lifetime for that. Sapta, Shapta Shapta. You follow? So all our thinking will be circling around this. Where is the Swadharma? For Swadharma is an action. Swadharma is an action which is conducive for eliminating the likes and dislikes. Again I repeat, Swadharma is a type of action where it is the most conducive to eliminate your likes and dislikes. When the focus itself is on how to increase, how to develop more likes and dislikes, the very concept of Swadharma gets defeated there. You follow? 5 more minutes if I continue to talk, almost like saying you can't find the Swadharma, don't forget it. 5 more minutes it will tend to that conclusion. I am not moving in that direction. I am only saying how difficult it is in the current system. Having said all this, what can be done now to find Swadharma? The Aramathile solitla, sir. Yeah, that's what we are asking. Now, coming back to having said all this, what one can do. If you are in a field of activity for a reasonable period of time, you can conclude you are in a Swadharmic field of activity. Reasonably, not 100%. Suddenly at the age of 45 and 50, very seriously you are considering taking up farming. There are people who do that, no? At the age of 50, they think, I have to do farming. Very few achieve success in that. It means what? It is that person's Swadharma. And so many people mechanically try to copy that, and they go bankrupt. Correct? They go bankrupt. It means what? If you are in a field of activity for a fairly reasonable period of time, you can conclude that that's your Swadharma, the field of activity. But I am not working anywhere, sir. I am a housewife. Then that is Swadharma. What is wrong in that? Then that becomes Swadharma. Doesn't necessarily mean you have to go out and work. That's not Swadharma. Wherever you are acting and you are comfortable in that way of acting over a reasonable period of time, it means it's your Swadharma. Every now and then the mind will have its own doubts. That doesn't mean you are not following your Swadharma. That is because of the immediate difficulty. When the difficulty is gone, you are comfortable doing what you are doing. Now it's part of your Swadharma. How to know that? Indication number 1 is, on an average, you will be inspired doing what you are doing. All this, take it on an average scale. Don't take it on 100% scale. If you take it 100%, then it will be confusing. For there is no such thing as 100% existing. On an average scale, you will be inspired about doing what you are doing. See, there are very few people, any product they will be able to sell, no? How they do that, God only knows. You just, any bag they can change the bag. Eureka Forbes na naliki, they can take up something else and they start walking and start selling. It's there. The object doesn't matter. What they are selling is, they can just, it is the part of that nature. Supposing you give me the best product and ask me to sell it, I will be a disaster in that. For I will not know how to, supposing you give me 3 petrol stations, it will go bankrupt in 1 year, because for petrol you don't need to have any technique of selling, no, it will sell by, you don't have to do anything. If you don't interfere with it, it will happen by. Now, there are people who can do anything and sell that. There is a person like me who you give me that, I will make you bankrupt in 6 months, because it's not part of the, that. First indication is more or less, don't use the word happy, use the word inspired. Then you will understand the difference. Don't use the word happy. The word happiness is not an indication of Swadharma. The word inspiration is an indication of Swadharma. How do you know whether you are following your Swadharma or not? When you are going to retire at 58, from at the age of 56, the man starts packing his bags, no? There are people like that, no? If they are going to retire at 58, they always say the last posting is in a position where nothing has to be done there. Correct, huh? Invariably, banks la last posting enna kudupanga? Stationery department, no? Correct, huh? Correct ah solrena? Last stationery department. Why? Because 58 he is going to retire. Now the fellow starts packing his bags from 56. Not his nature. Another man, even at the age of 58, when he is retiring also, the company will call him and say, another 2 years you sit with us, na? That is that man's problem. Why? Because he is able to bring in inspiration to work. He is able to bring in energy to work. You are able to follow? These are all few indications. Second indication is, most of the times, if not always, your thoughts will be circling around that only, irrespective of where you are. You will be doing that only. See, a person doing business, even if he goes to a marriage also, he will still think. He will think in terms of how to get business. There also, no. Nothing wrong. That is his Swadharma. More or less, the thoughts will be circling around that over a consistent period of time. Don't worry. Don't take it isolated. It will be consistent over a period of time. Then you know that it's part of your. Dharma. Number 1, inspiration. Number 2, thoughts will be circulating around that. The third thing is the very satisfaction in the doing is an indication. The very satisfaction in the doing, not what comes out of it. If you are focusing on what is coming out of it, now you can fairly conclude that it's not your Swadharma, but you are doing it for other reasons. The doing itself is so fulfilling, satisfying. See, there are people who will be in a very higher senior position, and when they retire, nothing will be there in their pocket. My father was like that. Most don't know. He was the union leader, state president, union leader of one of the very powerful associations. State Government Association, the Teacher Association. Longest, till today, history, he is the longest serving president. He was a president for 9 years and he left it. He said, somebody has to come, I can't continue, and he left it. Puny man, no, as my size only he used to be. 6-7 people will walk around him as an escort always. I have never seen him. Even if he comes to my school, he will come with. And especially the period of transfer, the period of thing, because being the state leader, he had a very powerful influence on deciding all this. So many relatives, even today, quite a few who came for his funeral, they told me on that day also. அவ்வளோ இருந்து கூட இவனுக்கு பழைக்க தெரியல. For he didn't know how to make. Not that he didn't know. He was not. How he knows God, I have seen it. He will come home in the night. Straight he will ask my grandmother, யார் வந்தாங்க இன்னைக்கு? She will say, so and so came. What did they give? Nothing they would have given. Some sweet box, something they would have given. Keep that separately. Nobody touches it. Third day, that man will come and take it back. 9 years பிரசிடண்டா இருந்தா என்னெல்லாம் பண்ணிருக்கலாம் சார். அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 4-5 வீடாவது வாங்கி வச்சிருந்திருக்கலாம். ஸ்வதர்மா. The doing itself is so satisfying that never he was able to think of what one can make out of it. That's an indication. The very satisfaction in the doing is an indication of Swadharma. Tyagaraja sang. When king called him, he said, you call me to sing on drama, I will come. You don't call me to sing for your entertainment. For I am not an entertainer. Swadharma. You follow what I am saying? The third indication is, ஞாபகம் வச்சுனப்பா வரிசையா லிஸ்ட் நான் கேட்கும்போது சொல்லு. நான் மறந்துடுறேன். ஏன்னா லிஸ்ட் நான் இங்கே எழுதலாம் வச்சிருக்கல. வாயில வரது சொல்றேன் அவ்வளவுதான். You follow? The first indication is inspiration. The second indication is thoughts will be circling. The third indication is satisfaction. Satisfaction of doing it. You have done it and the doing itself is so satisfying, you come out satisfied. When people come and say, why can't you get anything out of it? Who will do that? A person who doesn't derive any satisfaction from the doing alone will look for. Carefully follow. A person who has not found satisfaction in the doing alone will look for satisfaction from the fruit. A person who is doing a swadharma karma has found the satisfaction in the doing itself, so why will he worry about the result? The fourth indication is a very beautiful indication. You will find the life getting simpler and simpler. Because likes and dislikes are reducing. You find life becoming simpler and simpler. If it is getting complicated and complicated, na? You follow? Go to any place, see anything, you get so tempted and you also want that, na? There is no inherent satisfaction. You go to any place, see it, enjoy it, appreciate it, but the thought of acquiring it will never occur. It means your likes and dislikes are reducing. You follow? Opposite of that is the thought of acquisition is there all the time. It means what? There is an inherent dissatisfaction. Why that inherent dissatisfaction is because I am neither catering to my past, which is my swadharma karma, which is my past vasanas. Also, I am being very unreasonable in the present, creating more and more vasanas. Are you able to follow? The fourth indication is there will be a reasonable drop in acquisition. How do you know that likes and dislikes are decreasing? Only when the acquisition is coming down. Opposite of that is when the acquisition is going. It means what? It's not about the affordability of acquisition, the wanting to acquire. It's not about affordability here. The wanting. That wanting is an indication that the existing likes and dislikes are not being eliminated, or the intensity coming down. Contrastingly, it is increasing. These are all the indications which a person can reasonably adopt in the present to know whether he is doing his swadharma or not. These are all the indications. First in the inspiration. Thoughts will be circling around that. Satisfaction in the doing. A general reduction in acquisition. For acquisition is an indication of likes and dislikes increasing or decreasing. That's why in the Bhaja Govindam straight away, the very first verse itself he says that, no? Not in the first verse. The first verse is chorus, second verse. Moda jahihi dhanagama trishna kurusad buddhim manasi vitrishna yellabase nija karmo pattam vittam tena vinodaya chittam. Straight away he says it is acquisition. Acquisition is an indication of a sense of unfulfillment inside. More acquisition means more unfulfillment. See, opposite of that is that extraordinary discipline of standardization, no? See, when you have standardized, what happens? Whatsoever you see, you will appreciate it, but you will not get tempted. You will not be attracted to it. You will appreciate it. You know the beauty of it, but you will not be tempted by it. So, what is an indication of you moving in the right direction? Acquisition, that craving for acquisition, that wanting to acquire more becomes less and less. It means there is a general satisfaction that you are experiencing in life. The last one, detachment, is the indicator, but again it becomes another problem. How to know that I am detached? That's why I am not talking about that. But nevertheless, that is also an indicator. A detachment. Because all boils down to what? The doing itself is, the doing, you do it with the right, you are doing it so skillfully and with the right attitude of na mama. See, when you say with na mama, you can't do it skillfully. If you do it skillfully, you can't say na mama. When a person can combine both, which is karma yoga, a person performing actions in the spirit of karma yoga in his swadharmic field of activity grows meteorically. He grows very fast. Therefore, the Shastras always keep talking about the Swadharma field of activity. When you are young, not having chosen anything, still in the dilemma of having to choose, another exercise. This I am talking at the average level of this classroom. There is another exercise. Supposing if the average classroom is 20, I will give another exercise. Adhim solra. Wake up in the morning when you are fresh, not when you are conscious, when you are fresh. Wake up around 4:35. Previously, writing. Now, I will not recommend writing. Whatever you want to speak for the first few minutes, speak and record that. Whatever you want to speak, speak and just record that. And then forget it. Do it again and again and again over a period of 4 to 6 times in a 3-month period. And if you have the courage, listen to it. Listen to it. I am saying it because I have done it. I tell you. I was actually thinking maybe I should consult a psychiatrist that day. Because it was going. Okay, there are 1 or 2 consistent things. But then it is going all over the place. And that 1 or 2 is your Swadharma. This exercise will not help the average thing in this classroom. Why? Because the memory is very strong. When I say memory is very strong means the memory of every one of us actually having to do something after the classroom is weighing on us so heavily. Maybe you have to worry about to go home and cook breakfast, or maybe you have to worry about maybe on the way itself have breakfast and go, or something, or maybe correct 8:45 I can do something. We are sitting, that's what I mean by memory. At the age of 15 and 20, that memory isn't there. So, a different exercise can be done for them. And that exercise will not help here. Follow the difference. At the age of 15, no memory. What is the memory? Inga ukkandu pesunda, appuram adutha sovathula poi ukkandu pesalam, then the memory comes, no? But there is no sense of that memory of indispensability. In our case, there is a strong memory of indispensability which doesn't allow us to focus here. Which is what memory is all about. Whatever you hear, you will be cross-checking notes constantly. About what? Either how to make it more efficient. Able to follow whatever we learn here, how we can use it and go back and make it more efficient there. Adukku linked edum illanna you will not even remember what is said. Are you able to follow what I am saying? This is what I call as memory. At the age of 15 and 20, where that memory isn't there so much, a different exercise. One is a period of self-observation. Over a period of 3 months is enough. Second thing they can try at that age is, okay, I'll put it very simply. Why do we expose children to everything at the age of 10, 12? Some music class, some sports class, some education, some this thing, no? Why? Trial and error. people who have this mixed temperament, mixed nature, will find a level through the trial and error. So at that age, they can have the luxury of experimenting with something new every 3 months. Try something new. Something they will be impressed to do. Something they will not be keen on doing straight away. I remember first day, 9th class, my father sent me to the typewriting class. 10th minute I ran away from that place. I ran home and I said, Ennala ulla, I couldn't sit there. He said, it's okay, leave it. Unagidu varandi, he said, leave it. It's not of. See. I couldn't say that. Even today, and so, the thought of it itself. It's not your. You can, if you are at that age, you have the luxury to do experiment. What are the experiments? In 3-4 major areas of life, you have to experiment. A little bit of philosophy, a little bit of arts, a little bit of sports, little bit of science. That luxury is there when you are young. Few years back, Swati said, I want to play guitar. I also went and bought a guitar. I knew she was only experimenting. If it is of her nature, she will continue. After a while, if it is not of her nature, it will drop by itself. இப்போ the exhibition மாதிரி ஒரு கார்னர்ல இருக்குது அவ்வளவுதான். Because it's not her. Now, as a parent, to help the children, we have to allow them to experiment. Guru has the courage to allow you to experiment. Parents will not have the courage to allow you to experiment. Guru will have the courage. For he knows that he is there at the background all the time. He can quickly help you out wherever you are. He knows that. So he can allow you to, as a parent, it will be very difficult to help the child to experiment. She plays the guitar, she is not going to become a Justin Bieber, no. I know that just because she's picked up that, she is not going to become that. Maybe something. After a while, what happens? When they reach that age of 17, 18, they settle down somewhere according to their nature. And then there will be a kind of consistency in that. A kind of satisfaction. What is the satisfaction? I am doing what I am supposed to do. So, 2 different ways. One is, when they are at that age, how to find Swadharma. That is one. Considering now, Adalla inga solli prayojaname illa. Because it will not. Since we can't go and do that, why say that? But I am still saying because we can use all this to help somebody at home. That's why I am saying this. But otherwise, for the average group here, munadi sonna stories thaan. Whatever stories I said. Another? Morning 4:30 la அந்த வயசுலமா நான் சொல்ல இங்க மார்னிங் 4:30 எங்க இருக்குது இங்க என்னப்பா சொன்ன இன்ஸ்பிரேஷன் ஒரு 4-5 ஸ்டோரி சொன்னாலும் அதெல்லாம் ஞாபகம் வச்சுங்கோ அவ்வளவுதான். You follow? This is how you can fairly assess whether you are in Swadharma or not. Having understood all this, again I am going back to the basics. Very few has a single nature. Changes in them will be very less. The vast majority has a combined nature. Therefore, they have to put their head in that few things. For it is their nature. It is their nature. My father took me to Carnatic music when I was 6th standard. He took me. He's laughing because My father herself has told all the stories. இங்கேதான் மயிலாப்பூர் கபாலி கோயில்ல especially after this Panguni festival, the concerts will start at 9:30. You remember? விடையாற்று இப்பெல்லாம் 6:30 ஆரம்பிச்சிடுறா, விடையாற்றியே இல்ல. They start at 9:30 and finish at 1:30 in the morning. So he used to take me to that. காத்தல இருந்து ஸ்கூலுக்கு போகணும். Where to go and sit and listen to concert till 1:30 in the morning. Observation க்கு சொல்றேன். How somebody with a clarity would be able to observe and guide you correctly. I used to get so irritated because my sister will be left behind, my brother will be left behind. Only I will be dragged. And I will get very irritated. அவங்களும் கூட்டணும் என்னத்துக்கு என்ன why only I should come and sit and listen. அவங்களுக்கு அதெல்லாம் வராது. அவங்களுக்கு அதெல்லாம் even today it's the truth. They will listen to it. 30th minute they will get 30th minute, 45th minute, that's all there. When I take the remote to put that some song, everybody in my house will get frustrated because 1 or 2 songs, same song will run for 5-6 hours. Please வேற பாட்டாவது கேளம். Why only? No, இதுவே so satisfying. Why do you want to keep going to? You follow? It is always through observation and a higher intellect observing and guiding you into it. One day, suddenly he called me. I had no intentions of talking. In fact, I can't even speak. The way that I used to stammer. If you ask what is my name, it will take 3 minutes for me to say this is my name. I will not attend the phone. I will not go even if the phone rings, I will not pick it up. Somebody has to come and pick it up. Because by the time I finish saying the first sentence, it will get 94. It is. One day, he suddenly called me and said, அடுத்த வாரத்திலிருந்து start a class in Pune. I said, I asked him, Nana, but Swamiji, you know, I stammer so much. Hey, poda. I said, okay. Lunchtime again. We are all having lunch together. I am shivering now. After the class, he said, and he went. I am shivering now. How to even? For lunchtime again. Swamiji, I will talk, but others will look at me so sympathetically, I said. They will look at me so sympathetically. Pava, romba kashtapadrar ivaru. சரி ஓகேப்பா கொஞ்சம் ரெஸ்ட் எடுத்து we will talk. Say the next after. Oh, they will so sympathetic. மூகம் கரோதி வாசாலம் பங்கும் லங்கையதே கிரேம். ஞாபகம் இல்லையா உனக்கு? Idiot. You think you know more than me? Don't I know about you more than you know about you? I said, yes. Shut up and go. Today, if you see me after that period, you will not even know that. 3 months later, he asked me, Nada, what happened to that? I don't, it just disappeared. Then I know, சரி சும்மா பேசுறதெல்லாம் நமக்கு சுதரமா இல்லைன்னு சொல்லியிருந்தது பொய். Because non-stop I am talking and not tired of talking, even though I keep saying, and naturally I am not designed for Allah summa poi, because I am talking for non-stop I am talking. Swadharma. The satisfaction is so much in the doing itself. What comes out of it is not really a big. You follow? Why I am saying all that is, All this is said out of observation. Observing one's own self and observing the people around, and arrived at this indicators of how to find Swadharma on an average at this level. Much younger means it's much easier because I don't have the memory. What is the memory? The memory of indispensability. What is indispensability? Now all of us sitting here has a memory of what is that indispensability? Something is weighing on me that I have to go on and do, and if I don't do, it will be a standstill. That memory weighs down on us so much that we have to experiment with these kind of methods. When you are young, that memory isn't there. A school polana kuda it's okay endra mindset dana po. It means that memory of indispensability isn't there. So experimentation is easy. I said that also because maybe we have children, maybe we will have grandchildren, we can allow them to experiment. But why we don't allow them to experiment is because we are worried about every experimentation is seen as a waste of time and money, resources. Waste of resources. Musician வரப்போறதுல அப்ப எதுக்கு சார் அதுல பண்ணது போறோம் ஆரம்பத்திலே you can, unless you allow them to experiment, a few experiments creates an ability for observation, an ability to quickly hold on to that which is natural to them. It's a training. So when you allow them to experiment, a teacher has the courage to experiment. See, I don't think my father would have given his car and say start driving. I don't think my father would have done that. He did that, and that was the only car then. That was, and at least now there are 15-20 cars. So one car getting smashed and standing doesn't make a big difference. And that was the only car, and that car was also kept as an ambulance purpose. That car was there for an ambulance purpose. What is ambulance purpose? If anybody is bitten by those snakes there, to rush them to hospital. That car he gave the car and said start driving. First day, smashed. Shivering, or not knowing what's going to happen, next. He came. I still remember that statement. He said, hey, when I gave that car key to you, I wrote that car off. Another car I prepared already. Then only I gave you that car. What a way to allow that person to experiment. It is easy to, in that experiment, you may lose some money. It's worth it. It's worth losing that money because that individual is benefited out of it. Here we are so concerned about not losing that money because the money looks more important than the individual. So for younger age, different exercises. In the classroom, it's a different indication. Is it okay? This is how you can fairly assess whether it is part of Swadharma or not. Is it okay? If you still have anything, ask me again next week. சரியா? The other question next class. சரியா? Bharat. Splint.
Yeah.
Fracture.
Within similar.
Oh, okay. It's not going back to its position. Oh, okay. Very painful. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Very good.